Raise your right hand. Swear affirm under the penalties of perjury, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're here today because the state of Indiana has filed charges against you. They're alleging fraud as a level 5 felony. That carries 1 to 6 years in the Department of Corrections between July 1st and April 7th, 2026, July 1st of 2024. Ashley Kelly did knowingly make a false impression to the Indiana State Police with the intent to obtain property, to wit, disability payments, to which Ashley Kelly was not entitled and was worth at least $50,000. Count 2, fraud is a level 5 felony. Between July 1st of 2021 and June 30th of 2024, Ashley Kelly did knowingly create a false impression to the Indiana State Police with the intent to obtain property, to wit, disability payments, to which Ashley Kelly was not entitled and was worth at least $50,000. Count 3, theft is a level 5 felony. Between May 1st of 2021 and April 7th of 2026, Ashley Kelly did knowingly exert unauthorized control of the Indiana State Police, to wit, disability payments, with the intent to deprive the Indiana State Police of any part or use of value of the property, and the property having a value in excess of $50,000. That theft also carries 1 to 6 years in the Department of Corrections. Count 4, official misconduct as a level 6 felony. That carries 0 to 2.5 years. They're alleging between May 1st of 2021 and April 7th of 2026, Ashley Kelly, a public servant, to wit, an Indiana State Police trooper, knowingly committed an offense, to wit, fraud and or theft, in the performance of her official duties. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you plan to hire an attorney to represent you?
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, I'm filling in for Mario Massillamany, and he's going to be representing Miss Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're okay with having him represent you during the initial hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm also representing Mr. Sheriff Kelly. So.
Okay.
But for the purpose of this hearing, I'm just covering for Mario.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Mario Massillamany. So just have him put his appearance in. I won't
We will.
set an initial hearing. Has he already been hired?
Yes.
Okay. Massillamany. Amany.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for exercising that very important right. The burden's on the prosecutor to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You're entitled to a public and speedy trial by jury, during which the prosecutor must prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. If you're charged with a felony, your case will automatically be scheduled. There's some no contact orders. You need to look at the no contact order. You need to make sure that you have no contact whatsoever with the witnesses in this case. J, G, M, P, C, M, and B, C. I think we probably need to put the names on the record.
Thank you. And they are on the, I filed the confidential version, but there's also on the order, proposed order, it lists all of the names. The court has that, or I can read them.
Oh, I got it.
And Your Honor, while we're addressing the no contact order, this would hold true for Sheriff Kelly too. We had a couple questions about that. These are employees of the Sheriff's Department, and we just want to obviously make sure that we're not running afoul of the no contact order. Our understanding, and this may be something that probably needs to be set for a hearing in a couple of weeks,
Okay.
but our understanding is that for now these employees are not going to be working in the office, and so therefore Sheriff Kelly and Mrs. Kelly can exercise their duties as the Sheriff of Clinton County and as the jail matron at the Sheriff's office.
Well, under no contact order, they can't have any firearms.
But I understand that. We're talking about contact with these individuals.
And these individuals, hold on. All right.
Judge, is there a way to not read the names publicly?
Yes.
Thank you.
you need to come up here then, and we'll have to do it confidentially. Come on up. She's signing it right now. The burden's on the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You're entitled to a public and speedy trial by jury, during which time the prosecutor must prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. If you're charged with a felony and you plead not guilty, your case will automatically be scheduled for trial. You have a right to face all witnesses, see, hear, and question, and cross-examine those witnesses, and you have a right to require witnesses to be present at any hearing. You also have the right to bail. You have posted bond, and then obviously if your lawyers want to address any of the condition of your release, we will set a hearing. You have a copy of your no contact orders. The omnibus date is June 13th. That's a deadline for filing motions and raising defenses. Final pretrial is July 1st at 9 a.m. and your jury trial is scheduled for, yeah, we're going to have to move that to July 7th. Is that a Tuesday? It'll be at 1 p.m. on July 8th.
And the jury trial will be July 14th.
July 8th at 1 and July 14th at 8:30. All right. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Raise your right hand. Swear affirm under the penalties of perjury. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
You are also here for an initial hearing. Is your date of birth correct and your name spelled correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They're alleging aiding, inducing, or causing fraud as a level 5 felony. That carries 1 to 6 years in the Department of Corrections between July 1st of 2024 and April 7th of 2026. Richard Kelly did knowingly or intentionally aid Ashley Kelly in creating a false impression to the Indiana State Police with the intent to obtain property to wit disability payments to which Ashley Kelly was not entitled, by making a false statement regarding job responsibilities of the Clinton County jail matron and allowing Ashley Kelly to exceed the scope of duties of the Clinton County jail matron as reported to the Indiana State Police, knowing she was on disability and which was worth at least $50,000. Count 2, aiding, inducing, or causing fraud, also a level 5 felony, carries 0 or 1 to 6 years in the Department of Corrections. It's alleging that between July 1st of 2021 and June 30th, 2024, Richard Kelly did knowingly, intentionally aid Ashley Kelly by creating a false impression to the Indiana State Police with the intent to obtain property to wit disability payments to which Ashley Kelly was not entitled, and making a false statement regarding the job responsibilities of the Clinton County jail matron and allowing Ashley Kelly to exceed the scope of duties of the Clinton County jail matron as reported to the Indiana State Police, knowing that she was on disability and was worth at least $50,000. Count 3, aiding, inducing, or causing theft is a level 5 felony. It carries 1 to 6 years in the Department of Corrections between May 1st of 2021 and April 7th of 2026. Richard Kelly and Ashley Kelly in knowingly exerting unauthorized control over the property of the Indiana State Police, which disability payments with the intent to deprive said person of any part or use of value of the property and the said property value in excess of $50,000. Count 4, official misconduct as a level 6 felony. It carries 0 to 2.5 years between May 1st of 2021 and April 7th of 2026. Richard Kelly, a public servant to which Clinton County Sheriff, did knowingly or intentionally commit an offense to which fraud and or theft in the performance of his official duties. You also have no contact orders with the individuals J, G, M, P, C, M, and BC. Come on up. I'm going to read you the names that was filed under seal. Also have hired an attorney. Thank you for exercising that very important right. Burden is on the prosecutor to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You're entitled to a public and speedy trial by jury, during which time the prosecutor must prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. If you're charged with a felony and you plead not guilty, and I am entering a preliminary plea of not guilty on your behalf as well as for Ms. Kelly, your case will automatically be scheduled for a jury. If you're charged, if you have the right to face all the witnesses, see, hear, and question and cross-examine those witnesses, and you have a right to require witnesses to be present in any hearing on your behalf. You also have a right to bail, which you have posted. The only condition is that you follow the terms of the no contact order and have no access to any firearms, which, given your duty, you're going to have to work that out with your employer. But you cannot move a gun, you cannot touch a gun, you cannot be around any firearms.
In your honor, same issue for Sheriff Kelly as to the no contact order and the individual's name on the no contact order. Again, those are Sheriff's Department employees. Our understanding is that they're going to be working from home, and that will allow Sheriff Kelly to fulfill his duties as the elected sheriff of Clinton County, and be at
They
the office on a
voluntarily are
day-to-day
working from
basis.
home?
Judge, no, I don't believe that that is the case, but I do believe that we'll file something to have a hearing. We need to do some
Reach out to
discussion
them and talk.
decide, how this is going to be possible.
Okay, no problem. Happy to set a hearing whenever both parties are ready. In the meantime, I'll just set the omnibus date as the same as hers, June 13th, 2026. That's a deadline for filing motions and raising defenses. Your final pretrial will be July 8th at 1 o'clock, and your jury is scheduled now. And obviously, if you're not ready, your lawyer will move it. But it's right now set for July 14th at 8:30. Do you have any questions about the initial hearing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.